Hi guys, welcome to Gracevilla. Today we are going to start with sowing of our January seeds. So I'm starting with pepper and a couple of tropical plants which I have not tried before. So maybe that is something which we can experiment together. So we're going to start with the potting mix. So here I have taken 1:2 ratio of normal soil, the pot soil that you get to buy in any shops, and cocoa peat. Cocoa peat is basically the coconut scraped outside coconut part. So these are really good for starting set. And in the plot I have already aired the soil and put the compost, so that may be for some other video. So I have bought this kind of seedling set. This is around 200 slots. So this is really good if you really want to go for a lot of plants and then not put 2 seeds, 4 seeds in one. So just 1 seed per slot, and this really helps me for doing other amaranth or spinach or any of those leafy vegetables, to put them side by side. It's really good for other things like carrots and beetroots as well. Of course, everything what we put might not germinate, but this is a good way to separate them from other plants. Yeah. I'm sorry, I'm under the weather. It's really cold here in the Netherlands right now, so you need to do this and keep them inside the house or greenhouse. So how I normally put the mix is, I just put it like, I just remove hard parts, stones, wooden pieces that's normally there in the soil. This can be put in the plot, but not here. So this, I just took it out to show you guys. I have filled and kept other pots. So it's, yeah. So you need to fill it like that further. Now I do have a cocoa peat, only cocoa peat with me. I'll just tell you why I have it. So I have prepared and kept a pot, sowing bed like this. Yeah. So what we're gonna do is, we just, if you see, I'm just pressing. Now till now I had not pressed, so I just put the soil mix, and I just lightly put a little pressure and fill it up completely. Now here I'm pressing it a bit, not too much. This we're gonna do for the entire slot, and I'm gonna put I do have around 13 to 14 varieties of chilies. So I'm gonna put this variety of chili here. This is something that looks like jalapeno, but it's way spicy than jalapenos. This is just for you guys to see. I'm just keeping one in one slot. Yeah. You can, there are a lot of options available, like you can dip them, soak them overnight in the chamomile tea, and then wrap them in a tissue paper, and once they are sprouted you can place them in the soil. But this has worked for me. So if you see, I have put each seed in each slots, one seed in each slot. Now I'm just gonna grab only some cocoa peat and gradually casually press them around. Just fill it up. Actually, not even pressing. Yeah. The initial pressing that we did, that should be fine. Yeah. So I'm gonna do that for the remaining. So now these are nicely placed. I'm gonna do that for the remaining, and then I will take a video, because this is going to be a long process. I do have some more to fill in, and yeah, then I think this is something that that's very basic. You don't need a big setup to start something. So once they are germinated, then I can give you some tips and tricks of how I started initially when I did not have this plot. So that is something for later. So right now, all the best, and this is the time for you to start with the peppers at least. I'm gonna start with pepper right now, and if I'm gonna do something else, I would be adding on and will sharing it with you. So I have filled in all the seeds and covered it with cocoa peat, and I have sprinkled some water on top of this. So this is the first watering, so that's why we are watering it, spraying it on top of it. So later on, we would not be spraying like this. We would be filling in some water from down. So here the water, whatever is excess, would be stayed, and the remaining would be taken by the plants when it is needed. So this we are now going to close with a cellophane wrap. Cellophane wrap are the things that we use for food sometimes to wrap it. So now I have a cellophane wrap here. I'm gonna wrap it up around. Yeah, one important point I missed to say is that I have written down what slot has what seeds and everything in this. So that is a very important step. So first time when I did it myself, I have promised myself that yeah, I would remember. I did not. In the process of watering the plants, I kept moving the pot from this side to that side, and eventually I lost the track of which seed was where. So don't promise yourself that you will remember, because you're not going to. Okay. So now this is closed. Yeah, so we would be checking on it once in a while, that if they're doing good. And yeah, so we're going to do the remaining ones like this. This is now our chili plant sowing is complete. The process is completed here now. Now looking after it, putting them some water whenever required. When you see the top layer is really dry, you can put some water beneath, or you can spray them if you wish to. It is difficult to put it back. That's why I have decided to, if you have a glass covering or a cover-up setup, for this big tray I don't have it, so that's why I have decided to water it from down. So there are a lot of permutations and combinations that you can do. There is no one way that is right. So you can, if you don't have such a big, I prefer it like this. One seed at one lot. After so many years of planting them and experiences, initially I used to plant them in the small cups that we get for yogurt or anything. Sometimes I had even put it in the box, the crate that you get for eggs. So you can do it in whatever possibilities that you have in your house, and it is not a rocket science. You need to just understand when to do it, and what needs to be taken care when they are growing up. So there is no proper SOP or a procedure or a guideline to grow them. Every plant is different, so you need to treat them how and when it comes. So one chili plant might not require the same treatment as the other one because of the species and varieties. Yeah, so you just go with the flow. That's what I would say. And at least put one chili plant in your house that you can use at least in your household. It is not that difficult. It is not, the entire cost of this soil or cocoa peat and everything would be equal to one time that you're buying from the shop. The chilies that you buy from the shop, that would cost up to, like, let's say €3. Everything would sit in that. So try it. I really insist that you should try it once, and I'm sure you will like it.